Well, good morning. Welcome to the Country Computer Consultant. Yesterday was the first day of spring, starting to green up, and I think the con tree's going to start to bud out soon. Corn's coming up. It's nice because you don't have the air conditioner on, you don't have the heater on. Good to save money that way. Speaking of saving money, we're still on our series of how to get through this financial storm that's upon us, and that's going to really kick into high gear soon. We're getting a lot of clients that are cutting back. They're even laying off people. Had a couple clients that 10, even 20% cutbacks. We had a huge auto dealership, Lawrence Marshall, out in Hempstead, which is between Houston and Austin. They shut down out of the blue. You're talking 160 people, 200 and something people. Huge dealership, one of the biggest in Texas. Out of the blue, shut down, gone. Weird thing about it, the cars are still there. They ain't got nowhere to put them. They got nowhere to send them. Thousands of cars just sitting out there. The car lot's probably 4/5 full. Anyway, the tech side of all this is that when there are layoffs, the necessary evil from time to time, the IT view of that is you got to be careful. You got to protect your company assets. When the deed has to go down, you got to make sure the information is secure. One big thing is make sure all the stuff is backed up. Really important. Can't harp on that enough, even though you hear that all the time. Easy with the feed. Jeez, don't make me fix that again. So right when the deed happens, right when the person goes to the employee's office or their cubicle, you need to secure that system. Have somebody else, preferably your tech guy, is there. Let the tech guy know that this is going to happen. Day before the day, at least the day of. Have him there so right when that person's taken out of the office to the other office they're going to be laid off at, have them change the password, system password, their main Windows password right away. Lock up that workstation. That little Windows button L. Boom. Lock it up. Change your password on all the remote accounts. That's big. Change password on the email account just so they can't spoof that. Also, if they have a laptop, man, make sure you secure that laptop. Make sure it's out of the house, out of their house for dadgum sure, and out of the car. Make sure it's secure somehow, some way in the office. Because we want to make sure that there's no vandalism from people being pissed off. Remember that architectural firm in Florida a couple years ago? Lady thought she was going to be laid off. She knocked out all the CAD files, all the backups, caused multi-millions of dollars worth of problems. And she wasn't even going to be laid off. Of course, she got fired, and then she got sued, and she went to jail. But we don't even want to give people the opportunity to mess your stuff up. Even though you can get back from backups, you don't want to have to do that. Make sure everything's locked down. They don't have access to do that. Also, when they're after they've done the layoff, a lot of them are going to ask to get stuff off the PC. Don't let them do that, especially not by themselves, okay? Ask them where this stuff, well, I got my pictures, or I got these files I was going to do for my wedding, or this or that. Have your tech guy extract that stuff off. Now, there's some delicate time there, but they might be standing there pissed off or crying. I've seen that. You want that time frame to be small. So, find out where this stuff is. Again, the tech guy do this. Have a little flash drive you can give them. Don't stand there and try to burn a DVD or CD. That takes too long. Too many weird things can happen. It's very uncomfortable. Have a little flash drive that's fast. You can give to them. Burn that stuff to a flash. Hand the flash off to them. Make sure it's their stuff, their pictures, their files. And then that's the end of the encounter. You're done. They're home. On the other thing that you need to do is for the employees. Okay, now let's look at it from their viewpoint, because you know that these things are going to happen. So employees out there, make sure that you're not on that first run of layoffs, because I know this sounds bad, but the majority of the people that are in the first run are the non-performers. They're a bit of pain in the butt. They're the dead wood. Now, there's also a percentage of those first round of layoffs that their job is no longer needed. It's been cut back on, duplicate. It's been replaced by a merger. So it's unfortunately there's some hard workers that do get hit on the first round. But the goal is not to be in that first round, preferably not the second or third. To not be in that first round, make sure you're one of the people that your superiors and even your peers and the company in general, they need you there. You know, it'd be a detriment of for you to be laid off or to be furloughed or fired and all that. So you want to get your fingers in as many pies as you can. One of the best books I've ever read on corporate life is Who Moved My Cheese. Buy it, Google it. There's some old copies there on eBay. Small book, makes all the sense in the world. Basically, as things change, you need to increase your skill sets. You need to make sure that you can do different things for different people to where you're the last on the list to get whacked. All right, I mean, that's how I avoid getting laid off for 18 years before I started Dean's Consulting about 10 years back. I made sure that I had my fingers many pies as I could. I did this for that. I volunteered for this. I got this certification. I learned this new skill. I took care of these systems. I mean, I was Johnny on the spot. I was a yes man. You know, what do you want me to do? Yes, I'll take care of that. And the other thing kept me, and it keeps a lot of my peers from getting laid off, especially in that first round, is to basically don't be a pain in the ass. It's real simple. Get along with people. Because when they make up that first list, they say, okay, who just does one little thing? Well, him. Okay, who hasn't been performing well? Well, that'd be her. Okay, who's a pain in the butt? Well, that'd be them and them. Okay, that's the three things that they go by as far as the ones that they're going to let go and stay. That's Spirit, by the way. She's about half draft horse, real sweetheart. She thinks she's going to get fed more, don't you? Anyway, see, we can't lay you off because all you do is walk around and eat. You just do one thing well. Where was I? Don't be a pain in the butt. So, make sure that you're not getting into these silly email wars. Make sure you're not doing the gossip thing or fussing with her or getting in tiffs with him, and get along with people. It's real simple because the times are really getting funky here, and it's not going to last months, it's going to last years. Just this week they decided to basically print money and buy $1 trillion, actually $1.2 trillion of our own debt. Now how the heck we can do that and not completely trash the dollar, I have no idea. So things are going to get tighter. If you have a job right now, it's not like the perfect one, you know, tough it out. Now, I had to stay in some crap jobs in my time because you don't want to be moving around right now. That's for dadgum sure. If you got a job, make it good, do a good job at it, because we want to get through this time, and again, it's going to take years, not months. So if you got a job, especially in 6 months to a year from now, you're one of the lucky ones. You're one of the performers. You're the ones that have kept up your skill sets. You're the ones not getting in trouble or being bitchy. All right, you got to make sure that you stay employed. Learn those tech skills. Tech guys out there, man, make sure your boss knows that you're going to get this Cisco cert. Or you're going after this Microsoft cert. Learn as much as you can. There's a lot of people out there that are thinking about getting into tech, but they're doing a different job. I've got several clients that, you know, they do CAD work or they're doing manufacturing, but they're trying to learn what I do so they can do it while they're there. Therefore, the client doesn't have to call me. Now, that hurts me, but that's okay because I'm a consultant. That's my goal, is to go ahead and make sure y'all have fun. Your girls are going to Taekwondo. Keep your guard up. So, make sure you get along, learn new skills, and let's get through this tough time, all right? Well, from the horses here at 7 Eagles Ranch, have a good day. This is the Country Computer Consultant. See you later.